For too long now, singer-songwriters have been neglected when it comes to cool gear. So Flamma has sent me their new pedal. It's called the Recorder. It may seem a little bit like a looper, but it's not a looper. It's actually essentially a recording interface. So we're going to talk about why maybe this is something that you could be interested in. If you have songs you'd like to sing and record and just do all sorts of cool stuff. All right. So real quick, let's go over the pedal. We can plug a microphone and a guitar into it. So I have a microphone. This is a 1973 Soyuz microphone. It needs phantom power, so it's taking an XLR into the back here, and it is being powered by the pedal. I'm also got the music band St. Vincent that is going into the guitar input. All right. So we have two outputs, the regular guitar through and then the XLR through to get the microphone. I'm recording this into a computer, but you don't need this. The whole point of this is not to actually need a computer. You can put this on a pedal board and you can record songs and store them, all right? So that's why it's not really like a looper pedal. You have 11 slots right here to record and save your songs. And there's also built-in reverb and everything real quick. So let's go over some of the functions and I'm gonna do a demonstration. Basically, this right here is a tone EQ, okay? When it's lit up red, it means it's adding a warm thing. In fact, let's switch over to the microphone here. So this is with the red, the warm EQ. This is a little brighter. You can hear a little crispier top end, and then you can turn it off, all right? Aside from that, we have the slot of song that you're gonna play to save. We have a noise gate in case you're in a noisy environment. You can kind of like shut off the ambient extraneous noise by turning up the noise gate. And then the playback for what we're gonna record, all right? Now when you press and hold the tone button, it's gonna start blinking, and now these become independent reverb controls. So you can see here, I just turned all the reverb on my microphone off. I can dial them all the way up, and then it becomes something a little bit unusable, but we're gonna back it off, just get a nice little reverb right here, and then now this one is the reverb of the guitar. That's a lot, right? I think that's pretty good. So now we press and hold it, and then it goes out of what they call hidden mode, and now it's just gonna go to the main thing. So the cool thing is, when you press this pedal, it's an auto record. So you don't have to add, it's hands-free. It's not gonna start recording until it gets an input for the song. And then you can play the whole song through. I'll do a quick demo, I won't do an entire song, but then you can play over it and save it, okay? So I'm gonna save it into bank one right here. Hitting this, here we go. Start it off. I'm a man of simple trade, moving things others made of modest. Je pensais, blown by the western gale. Then one day in a port of call, my better judgment took to fall to the ocean's floor with the cannonballs that fueled this revolution. Under Spanish sky, through 16 sailors she caught my eye and tempted me to come swing by and make an introduction. And then now I can start the playback. Here we go. Start it off. I'm a man of simple trade, moving things others made of modest. Je pensais, blown by the western gale. Then one day in a port of call, my better judgment took to fall. The ocean's flow with the cannonballs that fueled this revolution. Under Spanish sky, through 16 sailors she caught my eye and tempted me to come swing by and make an introduction. And then you double click and it stops the whole thing. You can press and hold and then it'll erase it. But let's say the practical thing for this is, all the live shows that I see now, there's some kind of playback track going on. And a lot of times you might need to bring like a computer and like trigger a bunch of stuff through like Ableton or some other kind of software. This is nice because you can actually play in and record any playback tracks that you want to play along too if you're doing like a live set. Also, it's just something to, you can use it essentially as a looper pedal just by playing through an entire song and then using it to solo over. And so you can essentially save up to 70 minutes of music on just the entire pedal itself. And again, you can turn it off and on and it's gonna stay there unless you actually delete it. And then, so you just switch slots just by going right there. And the last few of them, 9, 10, and 11, they have 10 minutes of recording time. The first 1 through 8 only have 5 minutes of recording time each, which usually is enough for a song. But the last couple slots have 10 full minutes. So again, it's really cool because it can be hands-free. Just a good way to get ideas down too. If you don't feel like hooking up like a computer, you can put it on your pedal board and just record stuff. And like I said, with the auto record function, it's actually kind of like a really cool thing that you can just kind of hit and then forget it. So let's just do another thing of just some guitar playing this time. I have it up in this bank here. And then see it's blinking. Now it's gonna record. Then see it's blinking. So let's say now it's gonna record. You hear my thing through the mic. Let's say I just want to practice this. And again, see it's blinking. Oh, double tap stops it. Now you can also overdub it if you want to record multiple parts in. But again, you see it's blinking. That means it's ready. Press and hold. And then it's good to go. So again, Flamma makes really reasonably priced pedals for what you get. I'm a big fan of like their stereo pedals. Like they have like stereo reverb and stereo delays that are also like very reasonably priced. I've done a bunch of videos with them before. Never ever had a single issue with their pedals. Like I said, it's really cool that you can use a dynamic microphone or a super high quality condenser microphone like this Soyuz 1973, and it just stores everything in there, right? So really cool addition to have on your pedal board, or just maybe something to throw in a backpack if you're traveling and you want to just kind of get some ideas down. You can even, it comes with a power supply, but I'm actually powering it through a portable power supply. So again, this is one more thing that can kind of make the whole thing wireless and just kind of a cool addition to your gear locker. So thank you to Flamma for sending the pedal over, sponsoring the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section, Instagram, or the website, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.